Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestling Podcast live from just from Riverside Studios. Yeah, Riverside Studios. It is the Wrestling Podcast live from Riverside Studios. It is 808 and Chair Shots. I am your host, Jeff, joined as always by the greatest wrestling podcast faction in the world, Miss Condoleezza Rice and Neek. Say what's up to the people.
Hello.
By the door.
It's in the world, Craig.
The world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
How's your week going, Neek? How you doing, brother?
As you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie and a hat at the same time, so that tells you how my week is going.
Sound like Thug Life to me, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want this.
Yeah, the hat's on top of the hoodie. I see a brother walking around like that. Guess what? I'm going to the other side of the street, Jack. He got something on his mind. I know why you doing that. Because Miami got that ass beat this weekend. That's why you doing that. Yeah.
Hey, it's one game. It is one game, sir, compared to the 10 that you taking.
I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, let's bring up a stat, though, since you want to bring that up, okay?
No, I'm just saying. Whoa, getting personal. It's okay.
No. Because we gonna bring up a stat. We're going to bring the stats in this.
Uh-huh.
Did you know it's over 250 college football playing teams, right? D1, FCS, right?
Yep.
Only one team has yet to score 21 points in the game.
Yeah, that's Florida State.
All right, we can move on now. All
Andrew,
right.
how was your week?
It was good. I am sowing the seeds for a better future.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
More news to come soon,
There we
hopefully.
go. There we go. Don't need to pull the cat in the bag yet. But yeah, that's something to be proud of right there, man. Good job by you.
For sure.
Man, you know what? Have you ever had jury duty?
Yep.
What you mean? I've gotten summoned, but I've never gotten picked.
I actually got picked. I got picked.
Yeah.
I was on a trial this whole week. I'm tired. Emotionally drained.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I just knew they were not gonna pick me. I answer all the questions aggressively black. Thinking that was gonna steer them away from choosing me.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Man, next thing I know, I look around. I'm part of the 12 jurors, man. I said, God, yeah.
Sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. It was a long day. Process, but we got it done though. Me and the team, my 11 teammates, we got it done. Of course I can't talk about it, but we got it done. So, but yeah, man, if you ever had jury duty, you know the struggle. And if you haven't, good for you. I thought I got by with it. I thought they just left me alone at this point. Nope. Got mine. It's crazy. You can follow the show 808s and Chair Shots on the Instagram and the Twitter and Threads. You can follow Instagram and the Facebook and Threads, and you can follow us on the X for now for 808s Chair Shots, because I don't know what Elon think he gonna do with these new terms and conditions, but yeah. We gonna get our ass a blue sky in a minute. You believe that, Jack?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
We gonna take this show on the road, Jack. We do not have to deal with this foolishness anymore. But yeah, follow us, man. Thank you for everybody that's listening. Thank you for everybody that's commenting. Thank you for everybody that's watching the reels and the social media posts and everything we're doing, man. We building, like I said, building a community that love wrestling over here, and we love to have you here, part of it, man. So thank y'all. That being said, holiday season and pay-per-views out the wazoo the next couple of weeks. We're gonna start with Survivor Series, with the lack thereof card. Have any solidified matches yet?
I'm looking at the Wikipedia. There's 3 matches that are gonna happen, but one of the teams, Bloodline Original, they are still in need of a 5th member.
Okay.
The Women's War Games match.
Is that set?
Apparently so. Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley, who made her return on Monday.
I missed Raw. Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to that.
Yeah, she returned on Monday
Okay.
versus Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae in a women's War Games match.
Ooh, that's a lot of offense on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. I like it. I'm not sure the angle of this. Like,
You gotta.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you gotta have been watching the weekly stuff.
Yeah.
Because they've been. I didn't realize what was going on until this past Friday, but like I was like, okay, yeah, I see now. They're sowing the seeds for a women's War Games match, and then when Rhea came back, it solidified everything.
I got you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
With you. I'm tuned in. I'm tuned into that. That has my attention.
Yeah, all you gotta do is watch Friday SmackDown, watch Monday Night Raw,
and you'll be good.
Actually, you know, watch the main. I think that was the main event.
It was.
Watch the main event on Friday Night SmackDown, then watch the opening match for Monday Night Raw, and then you're done. When it comes to women's War Games,
because it ties it all together.
Don't get me wrong. Like, there's other stuff going on.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah,
is that in Canada? The Survivor Series is in Canada.
Yeah. Toronto.
Yes.
I mean,
it's yeah.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
Vancouver. I'm sorry.
So is it going to be normal time, or is it 7 p.m., or is it like middle of the day?
I believe this is an early one. I believe it's 6:30.
Okay, 6:30. But it's not 12 o'clock in the daytime. I get to go do some things and then come home and say, okay, cool. All right, bet. All right. And what was the third match?
Gunther versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Let's talk about it.
And then
go ahead.
Okay.
No,
all right.
No, I was going to ask you about the Bloodline match. So you was about to say something else. Go ahead.
No, I was finna say something about the Bloodline match.
Yeah.
Because from this conversation, you haven't been keeping up with the weeklies.
I've been
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, that's it. I saw that. I did see that.
Okay. All right. Because that threw me for a second.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how deep his alliance is gonna go, but
Bronson Reed,
he's there.
He's gonna jump off something, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. He's gonna jump off something. That's gonna be dope. I'm with you though, Andrew. That it didn't make sense to me at first. But I think they had to get to 5 on each side, and to be fair, this is gonna sound bad. I think I know there's some other guys they could go find, but for the sake of storyline, I think we kind of have to. There aren't any more actual bloodline guys to go get right now. I know there's a rumor of the one guy, the last brother, I believe, or something like that, but I don't.
It wouldn't make sense for him to come in.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It just wouldn't make sense, and it wouldn't make the impact that you need because you have to get so many people up to speed as to who he is in a week's time. So it would make sense. So it has to be set, right? It has to be set for hours.
It could be Seth.
Okay.
It could. I doubt it's gonna be The Rock.
Definitely doubt it's gonna be The Rock.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the good old final boss. I wonder if now that the writer's strike is over and Hollywood needs a hit because movies don't do what they used to do, I wonder if good old final boss isn't coming back. Because he showed up at the end of, what was that? Oh, when Roman came back, when he and Cody were in the ring, he showed up that one time and has been gone ever since.
I mean, he had movie obligations at that point.
That's what I'm saying. So I wonder if that is picked up again. If those movie obligations have picked up again. Because last year was just perfect timing. There wasn't a movie to do.
I mean, he did just have a movie just drop, so I can see him coming back though.
The Santa Claus joint, which looks decent enough. I'm not saying
that's that Red One movie, right?
Red One, yes, that was.
Because it came in first at the box office, but from what I have read, it might not make its budget back. It's possible, but it might. There's a chance it might not.
Okay.
So I mean,
the thing is, movies are done, bro. As much as I love going to the theater, streaming killed the movie theater. The movie experience, I should say.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That movie was
$15 a
budgeted.
ticket.
What?
You looking at it, Neek? You see them numbers?
But did you see? Look at the movie though. Like that movie looks crazy. Like it's Santa Claus. It's the Pumpkin Patch Man. It's everybody. This movie. Like it's a lot going on. That's tough. That's tough. In this
And
climate,
then
that's
they
tough.
made 34 million that first weekend.
Number one.
Oh, I hear you, but woo.
All right. So I think it's Seth. Andrew, you said you don't think it's Seth. Nick, what you got? I think it's Seth is the fifth member for the OG
I think
Bloodline.
it's Sell. I'm gonna Sell.
It should be a
fun
fun
He has
match.
some stuff to say with Bronson. It should be a fun match though.
I don't think. I think New Bloodline Wolfpack wins this one though. I do think that. Just to keep it going.
And it'll set up for The Rock whenever he does come back. It'll set up for a bigger impact.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna have a WrestleMania match. It's getting to that time where they're gonna start setting that up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't want to see it. I'm lying. I do want to see it. It would be disappointing, but it would be disappointing. But hey, like if you want Solo and Jacob and the Tongans and Bronson Reed to be credible, they
gotta
win.
win. They gotta win.
They need a win. Like you're trying to build the new stars, they gotta win.
Yeah.
So
and Seth can take the pin and it doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? That's why I think that's why you bring him in there. But
Sammy taking the
Got options there.
but that's you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
A Samoan cannot be the one to take the pin in that match.
We all agree on that, right? We all agree on that. It cannot be a Samoa taking the pin in the match. Totally agree. Okay. Sammy could take it though. Sammy could take the pin from like Jacob or something. Yeah.
He could take the pin or he could get tapped out. But you know Sammy don't tap out. He would get choked out.
Sammy would definitely get choked out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Violent.
I'm waiting for that one though. It's gonna be good. All right.
Why?
I'm gonna be real.
Why?
I know AEW
Why?
has a pay-per-view.
Why?
I'm not.
Why?
I don't know what's going on in that one. It's Full Gear,
Yes.
Full gear,
gear.
50 matches.
of course, because it's AEW. You're gonna be there for 7 hours.
9 matches. Like Meek
What?
was joking.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
9 matches with 1 scheduled for the pre-show.
Championship match. Who we got? The World Championship match. Who we got? That's a lot. It's a lot.
That's going to be Jon Moxley versus Orange Cassidy.
I knew that. Like Moxley is a transitional champion for them. They just need to get the belt off of Danielson. Guy is Orange Cassidy. Has been Orange Cassidy. If they're gonna do it, now's the time. Just to see what it can't get worse than what it is right now for them, right? So why not try them out? What you got, Nick?
Is it transitional? Probably. I don't know. They probably might. I don't see where they're headed with this. I think I see the story and how it's going. The story's pretty interesting, but I don't know they're gonna put the belt on him, even though he has shown that he'll fight. He's a fighting champion.
I think
what was it? The international title run.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a whole lot of fight.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you.
yeah, I don't
I think
know.
it'd be good putting it on him just because he's a homegrown guy, just to try it out. He's a homegrown guy. They need a homegrown guy. He took it off of Swerve, and then he went to Brian. He went back to Moxley because Moxley's your fallback. Whenever you need to, break the seal, break the glass seal, then you put the belt on Moxley in AEW and make it work. So I think if you're gonna do it with one chance, is there a women's championship match too?
Yes, it's going to be Mercedes Moné with Camille versus Chris Statlander. And that is the only women's match on the card.
Wow,
It's going to be for the TBS championship.
Jeff was right. Ooh, Jeff, you was right, bruh.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing. Hopefully Mercedes wins that just to help boost that up a little bit. Point though, she's got to move on because she's been dealing with that damn TBS time since she got there. Like it's time to move up to the actual world heavyweight title. And yeah, did I see this right? Did WWE Women's United States Championship? Cool, that's good.
Yeah.
They did.
They need that.
They did. They're having qualifier matches right now.
They need that.
And then women who usually don't get opportunities are being put in place for it. Like, for instance, this past Friday, B-Fab got in the ring, and for somebody who
B-Fab.
Yes, look at B-Fab. Like, she's been in the dungeon with Natalia.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
she's been in there, she did some really good work.
Okay.
She didn't win. Bailey won, of course, but nah, B-Fab is.
That's good.
B-Fab got some moves on her. I liked what I saw.
That's good.
Proud of her.
That's good.
Same here.
Look at Bailey's back. Good. But they being WWE need that particular title for their women's division, and Bailey would be. I don't think she. I mean, I haven't caught up with everything, but Bailey being the first person winning it, and then allowing another.
No, she.
Go ahead.
She ain't won yet. She won the qualifier.
Well, that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
tournament for it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
all right.
like if someone like Bailey wins it the first time and then gives it prestige out the gate, and then you build from that. That's a dope idea. That really helps. So good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
I'm not going through all 9 of those damn matches. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
Oh, absolutely
I'm
not.
not doing that. Hopefully it's a good show. Like I said, we always tune in some type of way. We'll be tuned in.
But
Oh.
it is the match. But the one match though.
Which
Bobby
one is
versus
it?
That's this
Swerve.
week.
It is Bobby. There's Bobby Swerve. They're
Yes.
not waiting for that to the other. They got another one like 6
Mhm.
days or some shit like that. Okay.
No, this is happening this weekend on the 23rd. Bobby versus Swerve.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
I'll be there. More on MVP later, but yeah, we'll. Bobby versus Swerve should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be fun. I'm here for that.
Whew.
Shout out to Bobby. And yeah, man.
Shout out.
So a couple of shows ago, Andrew, you had an idea. You made a statement about, some things we need to talk about on the show.
Mhm.
Go ahead, catch the people up.
We having all kinds of ideas. So the theme. Don't mind me.
It's all good.
But mind me. Listen for a moment.
Yeah.
This next segment is our shoulda, coulda, woulda, missed opportunities segment. We're going to be getting into some wrestlers who they were set up for success and then they fumbled their own bag. We are going to talk about wrestlers who were put into situations where they could have been successful, but for some reason were not. We were talking about people who maybe it was a wasted NXT call up. There was maybe a situation where, how did you describe it, Neek? Where
they were given the opportunity was given to them and nothing happened out of it, or management just said, you know what, here, get this, and it just backfired on them.
Yeah.
Yes, and they were put in a situation they weren't ready for, and it hurt their career. So,
Right.
And then we're going to talk about a male wrestler, a female wrestler, and a tag team.
Yeah.
At the very minimum. Like, I'm sure we all got all kinds of ideas, but let's get into it. Who would like to start? I have several ideas. I got several people I want to talk about.
So we're starting off with the person who dropped the ball themselves, right?
Yes.
Okay. Neek, go ahead.
I feel
Yeah. If you still need to think about it, I think you.
I got one. I got
Okay,
mine.
go ahead.
I got one too.
Themselves.
Yep.
All right. So on the men's side, Velveteen Dream.
That unanimous.
Yes.
That's
See,
unanimous.
this is what I was talking about. Didn't I say before we went on air we was all gonna have that one?
Yeah, that's unanimous. God
Yes.
dang it, man.
Velveteen Dream had John
Every time
Cena saying he was up.
Yeah. I doubt it.
John Cena. And all of a sudden,
Damn.
listen, people, I don't think people understand. Let me build them up for you. In wrestling, you're giving gimmicks. You're giving something. You gotta give something that people can attach themselves to. be invested into. Patrick Clark, a.k.a. the Velveteen Dream, took Mr. Purple Rain himself's aura, put it in wrestling, mixed it with some Rick Rude, and turned it into magic.
Yeah.
On top of the world. Then all of a sudden, that's what
happened.
we can go down the
Damn,
list
that's
of things he did wrong. We can go down a
Mm-mm.
list, but
Nah, we don't have to. We
can all say
We ain't
that
got
he
enough
blew
time.
it. We ain't got
Yeah.
no time, so he
Yeah.
blew it. So we can move on with that.
Okay. So that's a unanimous one, Velveteen Dream. So yeah.
Unanimous.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a young lady that blew it themselves.
Ooh. I don't think she would fit this category. She's a potential.
Okay.
But I don't think. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to that one.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yep.
no, I don't.
Go ahead.
I have one.
Good.
I have a woman. Lacey Evans. I think she blew her opportunity herself.
Okay.
And then she also potentially maybe cost the company an opportunity at one point as well. When she was going back and forth with Cardi B and pissed her off.
Yeah. Forgot about
Yeah.
that. Forgot about it. Yeah. Now Cardi.
And like they were
Yeah.
she was from the Vince era, but like they were real big on her and like something just
It didn't work.
didn't click, just didn't work.
Yeah. And it always seems self-inflicted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Sometimes you talk too damn much.
That Velveteen hurt, man. God dog it, man. Velveteen hurt. Like,
You wanna?
Oh boy.
I got two things.
Go ahead.
Every time I think about him, I get pissed off.
Yeah.
And then also, he was the inspiration for this segment.
Yeah. He was.
Because when we was talking about something not last episode, but episode before last, and it made me think of him.
Yep.
And that's when I was like, you know what? Maybe we should save this for another time.
He was the inspiration.
But, yeah.
And here's that time.
All right. Let's move on to the shoulda, coulda, wouldas of the world. Let's start off with a tag team. Let's start off with a tag team.
Ooh.
You have a tag team?
I have a couple. And like this first one, kinda they also fit the last category with they fumbled the ball themselves.
Okay.
But also they were a victim of Vince just doing shit, just doing whatever because he felt like it.
Yeah.
But Enzo and Cass,
Oh my God.
they should have never been broken up.
That's true.
And then also at the time they both had their own personal issues going on backstage that contributed to their downfall. But Enzo and Cass, they had the whole arena in every city eating out the palm of their hands, repeating the promos with them, doing that entrance with them. Yeah. And then one day they're just gone.
7 feet tall. It can't teach that.
Dog.
Teach that.
They literally did it without a mic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Without a mic. Everybody was reciting it. With Enzo he had a mic on it. He was doing
He didn't have
that.
to say anything. Yeah.
He didn't have to say a word. I've never seen nothing like that.
Yeah. No, they were as a group, and they tried Big Cass out by himself because he's 7 feet tall. You know, Vince loved a 7 feet tall guy that could work. So you knew that was going to happen. But Enzo was, even if you just kept Enzo as his mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, that was gold. Like, and it's now, they could have been under like you said, Andrew, they both could have been under drop the ball on themselves because, especially Enzo, because now I don't even know.
He's banned.
Yeah, I don't even know where the hell he's at this point. Like, he
was in Memphis weeks ago.
See what I'm saying? He should not be. No disrespect to the ladies and gentlemen that are wrestling in Memphis, like, because it's a great territory. You get your skill set together. He shouldn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should be able to get an AEW check or a TNA check or something like that.
His ego might not let him, but I am glad that I can't, like, the name he's going by now escapes me, but I am glad that Big Cass was able to to fight his demons and win and do better. So I'm very happy for him.
He's like Big
I forgot
Bob
his
or
name
something,
at
right?
AEW.
Or Big Bob?
It's
Bob
Bill
something.
something.
Big Bill.
The
Yeah,
Bill,
yeah, Big Bill. Yeah.
Billy Bob.
Either way.
Yeah.
Those promos were amazing. I'll admit it.
Yes.
I go to YouTube from time to time just to watch from time to time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just to get a good
That one from Battleground was legendary.
Crazy. Nick, you got a tag team?
Speaking of tag teams that were broken up at the wrong time, they suffered the same fate. Crime Time.
Oh, you took it way back.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Crime Time was pretty much more over than any tag team. Shouldn't have had the shot at the tag titles. Shouldn't have had them.
Can I be honest?
Be honest.
Can I be honest?
Be honest.
God bless the dead.
That's what we is.
God bless the dead. Shad Gaspard. God bless the dead. Shad. Hated Crime Time because I felt like Crime Time was just like, it was like Vince's shit of what he thought black people looked like.
I get it, but even though, I mean, okay.
Because I mean, everybody got it in WWE, so there wasn't that he just pinpointed out black people to be, racist caricatures of themselves. But I don't know. It took me after Crime Time did not exist anymore to appreciate Crime Time. During their run, I did not like Crime Time. I'll be honest.
I'll be honest too and say I agree. And I was a child watching them. Like as an adult, right now at age 30, I can look at Crime Time and be like, okay, I get how this was entertaining. I get how they got over it. Yeah. But as like a little, how old was I back then? Like maybe 9, 10, 11, 12, somewhere back then. Yeah. I was just like, something about this feels racist, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I ain't had a vocabulary. But now as an adult, I'm just like, it kind of is, but at the same time, it's entertaining.
There you go. So I appreciate that, Nick.
I'm like, that.
Me neither, because it's like, damn.
Yeah, you don't feel good saying that, don't it?
It did not feel good. It did not feel good saying that at all. And I know you gonna chop this shit up and make it the clip for the week. So I know how you do.
Oh no, I got. I'm gonna have plenty of them today. It's gonna be plenty of them tonight.
I did not feel.
I got plenty of time tonight.
Damn it, man! All right, my tag team. I have 2 of them. First of all, if you've been listening to this show, watching the show, you know the first from NXT to WWE, the first run of Authors of Pain. Do not understand how that didn't work. I get it; they're back now, and it doesn't hit the same now. Whatever they're doing with Karrion Kross, and I think they've actually broken it up by now. But it doesn't hit the. Say it again.
They haven't. They're still together.
They're still together.
Yeah, they're still together.
It doesn't work. Mm-hmm. That doesn't hit the same. But the original run of Authors of Pain in NXT going to the main roster, to this day, I understand injuries happen. I still do not understand how that did. I just don't get it. And call me crazy, NXT tag team that worked in NXT but died on the vine as soon as it went main roster. The Vaudevillains.
I had them wrote down too.
I get it. It's a gimmick. It was, they were characters. So there was a lot you had to like buy in to make that work. But to me, the Vaudevillains were a cool addition to your tag team roster. And they were, you know what I'm saying? Like they could work. I thought that was going to be a better output than it was. It turns out I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But Vaudevillains are my tag team.
All right.
Oh, don't Vaudevillains in here. The Vaudevillains and Alpha, Alpha Academy matches were good too.
Yeah. But back then,
yep.
Yeah.
No. I want to add on to that while we're still on tag teams because I kind of had a list of like wasted NXT call-ups. It was really just tag teams. Yeah. So it was the Vaudevillains, Sanity, and Forgotten Sons. Well, because all of them worked really well in NXT, but when they got called up, it was crickets.
I think one of the Forgotten Sons said something.
Yeah, they part of the messed their own bag up.
Yeah, one of the Forgotten Sons messed their own bag up. Yeah, I forget.
The biggest one, Jason. Jackson.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they fumbled the bag. They did that themselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that happened. But it's okay though. They had it. They were a solid team in the NXT. But yeah, they fumbled the bag themselves.
See?
You found it. Yeah.
well, never mind
Yeah.
then. Cause I was like, yeah, I remember the Forgotten Sons. Like they were really good at one point. What happened to those guys?
And then
Yeah.
yeah. Not gonna get into that, but yeah, they put the Forgotten Sons fumbled the bag. Yeah.
Well, you can replace them with the Ascension.
Were the Road Warrior knockoff guys, right?
Yeah, and they
Yes.
had the tag team was the second longest tag team run
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was solid.
Ooh.
It was solid. They had it was solid. Man, shout out to NXT. Man. Trips had NXT rolling for a minute, man. He had
Yeah.
NXT rolling for a minute.
Good times, black and gold. Good times.
Can I add one more to the tag team list? It's kind of like a faction, but
Yeah, go ahead.
Disputed Era. To me, like they had it all to me in NXT. I don't understand how that did not work on main roster. Do not understand.
I
Because
don't
Vince
think
ain't
they
short
ever
people.
That's what I'm saying. They did not. They as a unit, they did not get called up. Yeah,
They broke up on NXT and everybody went their own way, and like the breakup didn't benefit any of them in WWE.
anybody. That's what I'm like. It doesn't make sense to me. Like that was Undisputed Era was gold. Had great T-shirts, had a great name, had a great presence. Don't get it. Don't. I know they tried to redo it in AEW, but as most things in AEW, it doesn't hit the same. And when you try to rekindle the WWF, they all right. Let's move on. A woman's singles. Go first if y'all want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Snooker. They tried it multiple times. I don't know if it's that she just because of who she was related to. I know they tried. But from her being just a muscle, from her being the intimidation, the enforcer, I would have bet large lump sums of money on Tamina Snuka. I would have. She had the pedigree, she had the name, she had the look. It just didn't work. And then the tag team with her and Nia Jax should have been like dominant over the world for years. Tamina Snuka. I do not understand. Injuries at bad times. Yeah, she did have injuries at bad times. Very true. Very true. Very true. Who you got, Nick?
Oh, okay. I hate to do this.
No, you don't.
I do hate to do this because I love this woman. But her run in the WWE was just trash. Karma, a.k.a. Awesome Kong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that does suck.
To have her run through everybody, then all of a sudden, one episode, she's bust out crying, and then she leaves. It's just like possibly one of the best wrestlers in the world at one point.
She had some personal stuff going on right there, right?
She had personal. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I think she got pregnant around that time.
Yeah.
Yes.
You add that, and it's like that run just didn't. It didn't end right.
Yeah.
No.
Could have been one of the greats. You're right about that.
Yeah. She didn't reach her full potential in WWE.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's true. Andrew, you have one?
Oh, I have a list.
Let's do it.
I'm going to start with, we're going to go in order from least controversial to most controversial.
Wait, what? Okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Okay.
Well,
least controversial, I feel, is Tegan Knox.
Injuries with that
what you say?
Injuries.
Yeah. Like she had potential to be like, I feel, because we don't really know much about her.
Yeah.
Even in NXT, like she had potential to be like this super baby face.
Yeah.
But like you said, injuries and just not really having a gimmick or us being unfamiliar with her character.
Yeah.
I feel like that has hindered her a lot. And like right now, and then the whole name change stuff, like she went from being Tegan Knox to just Knox, and then in a tag team with Shotzi, and there's Shotzi and Knox, and it's like, and then from there she got injured again, and then she came back and then was gone, and it's just a lot of up and down and a lot of just
a
what
lot.
is it called? Yes,
Not-
just a lot of a lot.
Not consistent.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And then I feel like we could all agree on this. I don't feel like this is very controversial, but all three members of PFC, the Pure Fusion Collective, like this thing right now that they're doing is not helping any of them. And I wrote down PFC, but I really mean Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark Proxy.
Yeah, them two right there.
Ever since she done got called up, I have been wanting Shayna 2 times again. And the whole Biden, Becky Lynch, and then having her blood coming out the mouth, I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
But it was something. And like, she has not been able to, I don't know if it's her, I don't know if it's creative, but she has not been able to really, like, she hasn't been able to show why people were so scared of her in NXT.
Yeah.
And she didn't even need the 4 horsewomen to become that. So like, I'm just, like, I feel like they dropped the ball completely with Shayna Baszler.
Completely.
And then I feel Zoe Stark has potential to be bigger and better than what she's being given, because I saw her live at NXT Live a couple years ago, and she's a nasty heel. She's mean, and I feel like if they give her, maybe not right now, maybe she does need some work on the mic, but we don't know because we don't never hear her talk anymore. But I feel like Zoe Stark has potential to be bigger and badder than what they've given her. And then Sonya Deville,
Whoa.
they just done crapped on her character from jump.
Yeah. Totally agree on that.
Did you have some more?
I got one last one.
Okay.
But if you got thoughts on anything
No,
I just said,
I won't forget this one. I want to talk about that a little bit. Go ahead. What's your last one?
okay. And then my very last one, like I say, is controversial because she seems to be well loved by a lot of people. And it's a potential. I'm not saying she's wasted yet.
Okay.
I'm not saying she will go to waste. But I feel like let me make sure I word this correctly. I feel like if she doesn't change something, or if she does not play her cards right, Nikita Lyons is not going to have a very long wrestling career.
Ain't nothing controversial about that. No.
It was controversial because people love her, but
Well,
no.
well,
some got to give.
No. They like her because she's curvy like a black woman, but not black.
She's a pog.
You said it. We could say that. You said it.
Yes.
And it's true. It's true. But
it's true.
Say
but
it.
yeah, she said it. I didn't say it this time. I'm saying
it is what it is.
God, that was great. Because that was true. Because the three of us were thinking it the whole time, like, yeah. And you said it. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you. She's so stiff. Maybe it's the injuries or whatnot, but she is. No, I feel you on that one. It's not controversial. But
she had a nice finish.
She's double cheeked up and double knee braced up. Like she got a, and she's not even 30 yet.
Yeah, she's not.
Not even 30 yet, and she's not. People like to blame it on her weight, but I don't think it's her weight. I think it's the knees.
Wow.
I think it's the knees that contribute to how she moves in the ring.
Yeah, and they say she
and like she's not a good stiff. She's like a she's not stiff the way that like a Gunther or a William Regal is stiff. She's stiff like the way an old person who maybe shouldn't be wrestling is stiff.
And she's still trying to learn the business and still yeah. I got you. Okay. To kind of circle back to something you said about Shayna Baszler.
Yes.
They dropped the ball on her even before she got her singles push. I don't even know if y'all remember this. Remember there was this whole thing about who the real 4 horsewomen were? when Ronda Rousey was still a thing.
Yeah.
And there was Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, Bailey, the NXT 4 horsewomen. Then it was Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and the other two women names escape me, so I'm sorry.
Jessica Dukeman and Marina Shapir.
There you go. That I understand that the actual legitimate, well, I shouldn't say legitimate, but the UFC version of the 4 horsewomen may have been a little stiff and had to learn the business, but you could have built that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you dropped the ball just out the gate with her because she was already linked to Ronda Rousey from the jump. So you could have built it from that, and you just didn't do it. So yeah, I agree 1,000% with Shayna Baszler because that should she should be printing money right now, and is she's barely holding on, if still holding on.
Yep.
Yeah. Gold. I'm sorry. So let's move on to men's single competitors. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Who you got, Nick?
Man, it's a list. It's a long list, but I'm gonna give you 2 in particular.
Okay.
Lex Luger and Tom McGee.
McGee, you got in your bag on Tom McGee. I like it.
Now, if you look at Lex Luger and Tom McGee, they fit one particular wrestler's body profile. Who's that? No. It's that real American racist.
Hogan? Hogan?
Yeah. Remember, on the Vince doc, when Vince talked about Lex Luger, he said he wanted another Hogan. And Lex was the person.
Yeah.
Same for Tom. Both of them.
God, you got in your bag for Tom McGee.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So if I'm gonna talk about shoulda, coulda, woulda, it'll be them 2. Even though Lex, damn.
It's sort of like Lex's WWE run, because his WCW run was, for lack of, was pretty solid. I mean, he was a champion, world champion multiple times.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The torture rack is one of those moves we put all of our little cousins, little brothers, or maybe even little sisters in growing up. So he had longevity in WCW, but his WWE run with the Lex Express, and I forgot, but it wasn't the Real American. It was something.
No, it was something.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue, though.
It was definitely red, white, and blue all around for Lex when he was doing that. Doing the Lex Express. So, yeah, no. Because he was the narcissist at first, and that went away. And then he became...
That was a stupid-ass name.
The narcissist. The narcissist, that might be our next one. Hold on, before we do this, that might be our next one. Shoulda, woulda, coulda for this, but bad introduction gimmicks for characters. Narcissist was bad. That was really, really bad. Going to the ring, posing in front of a mirror with all your baby oil on. Really, really bad. Really, really bad.
So you know what's crazy? I'm sorry, but like the fact that you brought that, it made me think of, because they kept trying that, because they tried it again with what's his name, Chris Masters.
The Masterpiece. Yep.
Yeah.
But that was Vince, because Vince loved bodybuilding, and he thought it was just the best. And so let's table that.
They did it again with, he ain't had a baby oil in the mirror, but he did the same thing with Bobby Lashley.
Try it. Yeah.
Yeah. He just can't take no for an answer. No pun intended. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, because there's that.
Yeah.
With one of mine, I go with one of my shoulda, coulda, wouldas. This is across multiple companies too.
Oh Lord.
Should have worked everywhere he touched. It should have worked, and it hasn't worked. Rusev Day, Miro, all the above. Mind-boggling that you cut him off with Rusev Day in WWE, and then you cool him off, that he signs with AEW, and Tony can't find anything for him to do. That's the weirdest. Like, well, it's 2. I'm gonna get to my second one when it's my turn again. But Rusev, Miro, all of that does not make sense to me. I'm sorry. It's my fault. All the moves in the world, athletic big man, could talk, had a mouthpiece with his wife. She could talk for him, even though she lost her Russian accent, which was crazy. That was hilarious when Rock took her
multiple
Russian
times.
accent. Yeah, but you know, it is what it is on that. But yeah, what you got, Andrew?
In recent, I'm gonna keep it a little bit recent,
Okay.
but I'm probably gonna go with, I'm gonna just drop both of them. Probably Veer and Giovanni Vinci.
Oh, that's definitely recent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely recent.
because Giovanni Vinci, he was just like, he's been doing a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
He was on TV, got squashed by Apollo Crews, twice, I think? And then we have not seen either one of them.
Yeah.
Do I want to go there? Do I want to say that about Apollo Crews?
Oh, he's on my list.
Oh, he's there.
He's on my
He's
list.
on mine.
His
He's on mine,
potential.
buddy.
That is some missed potential right there. And then Veer, like, they were building him up to be like this single star, and I'm just like, he been built with Jinder Mahal this whole time.
Yeah.
Like, the nigga's already here. Like, what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
And then, like, when he debuted, I guess he either never debuted, or when they didn't do anything with him.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you where Veer is at or what Veer has
clue.
done.
No clue where he is.
Like, I thought Veer was like an internet joke for a little while, but then, like, no, that was legit. He was there. But
man,
yeah,
glad you brought up Apollo Crews. So Apollo Crews, when he came to WWE, they changed his name when he was Uhaa Nation, and then they changed his name, and you went with Apollo Creed, and Terry Crews was like how they got his name, and man, and he never recovered from that. Never recovered from that. The great move set, wasn't really the best talker at the time. They tried to give him another gimmick with that Nigerian accent. That went away fairly quickly, thank God. Yeah.
Now, granted, the Nigerian accent was terrible, but him being a heel was some of the best work I had seen him do ever.
True.
And I kind of wish they would have kept it up.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
I always wanted him. As much as I love Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, y'all know where I'm going with this, Bobby Lashley, I wanted MVP to get Bobby Shelton, and Apollo. If I'm being honest, if I could do the Hurt Business or now the Hurt Syndicate, it would have been those four. No disrespect to Cedric Alexander, 'cause I think he's cool with Shelton, so it makes sense. But if it were up to me, the Hurt Business would have been those four gentlemen, because it wasn't anything you could do with Apollo Crews flipping and flopping every damn well, and then Shelton putting you in 89 wrestling submissions, and Bobby just did. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it just worked to me. But I got
that probably.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was just thinking about what you just said. But like, that's 3 different wrestlers with 3 completely different move sets. Like, that would have made it make more sense.
Yeah.
3 different ways of hurt. Oh my God.
Yeah. As much as, again, I love Cedric Alexander. Yeah. I love Cedric Alexander, but Apollo Crews made more sense. And simply because his main knock when he came with that, he wasn't a good promo. MVP can handle all the promo. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him handle all of that, and you put him there and just let him showcase himself. It would have been great. And he's another guy that, of all the guys that have gone to AEW, I haven't figured out why in the hell he's still in WWE. Unless he just wants it. Like, he must be getting paid very well, because him going to AEW made more sense than most people. Because his style fits the AEW style. Whichever one. He fit going to one of those and being the big fish in a small pond. Like, if he went to TNA, he could be the big fish in a small pond.
I got possibly a hot take.
Go ahead.
I feel like Ricochet should have went to TNA instead of AEW. Because I feel like right now Ricochet is just going to get lost in the sauce.
Yeah. He was in some random ass 4-man match today before we started recording. I said, man, what the hell is this? Like, what is he doing? him Powerhouse. They just put him in Powerhouse Hobbs with. Like, man, what are we doing, man? Like, what are we doing? I got one more singles guy. We brought up Velveteen Dream. The feud that put me on the Velveteen Dream was Velveteen Dream versus Aleister Black.
Ooh.
In NXT. Do not understand how Aleister Black goes to the main roster, and Vince couldn't make that. That was a Vince type of character, and I don't know what the hell he's doing in AEW. I think they still have his faction is still together, but he's not there or some shit last time I checked. But nah, man, Aleister Black or Malachi Black, whatever you call him right now, Aleister Black was the one. Like that feud with he and Velveteen Dream. I don't get it, man. I can't put my hand around it,
man. Aleister Black had it too, right there.
I got one something.
Go ahead.
Got something to say about that. Because people were saying it back then before he left the company, but like you just said, like Aleister Black, like that was a Vince type of character.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of wrestlers back then saying like they didn't like it. They being Vince, probably they didn't like it when you got over on your own.
I've heard.
I think that was part of the issue because a lot of the people we talked about were Vince. I feel was part of their demise, and I think that's part of it. So any character that you came up with on your own, any promos that you did on your own, like if Vince didn't have a part in creating the success, he wasn't with it. It don't seem like.
I've heard that.
That's my perspective.
I've heard that.
So
speaking of internet stuff, you know who has like an interesting internet page of random wrestling shit that I watch from time to time? Because it's not like he's not cutting like saying people are jerks all the time or talking about like trying to shit on people. He's really just talking about things that went wrong when he was in WWE. Y'all remember Maven?
Yeah, Maven.
I'm not sure how they popped up in my algorithm, but like one of them popped up in my algorithm. So, once you watch one, here comes the rest of them, right? So he has an interesting YouTube page. Very interesting YouTube page.
He does.
Yeah. Shout out to Maven, man. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out, Maven. But yeah, he has some interesting takes on the business as of then and now. Shout out to Maven. Any other entries into our shoulda, woulda, couldas?
Oh, I got one.
Go ahead, Nick.
It's on the women's side.
Okay.
The show Glow.
Who?
The old TV show on Netflix.
The TV show Glow. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about Naomi for a second. I'm like, wait,
wait a minute.
Oh, no. I would never.
She gonna get us canceled, Nick. What the hell, man?
But never. I'm talking about the TV show on Netflix that used to be on Netflix called Glow.
Yeah.
Ball drop. Netflix. Ended on the cliffhanger.
Because it ended and it didn't get the season to get the actual ending, right? Like it ended and it still had stuff. Yeah. I remember that.
It ended on the last episode and they was getting on the plane. That was it.
But that was it. It was supposed to continue on and didn't get picked up. But it's just like Heels. Fucking Heels. On Stars. It had 2 seasons and it ended. Now, I hope Netflix picks it up because it's on Netflix now. So I hope Netflix does pick it up. But damn, Heels. Wrestling shows don't get. I got one more.
We might as well just say that. Wrestling shows, period.
Wrestling TV
show.
I got one more for the women's side. Yeah, she's flourishing in Ring of Honor. She had a great NXT run. I do not get Ember Moon not working on the main roster. But undefeated, and then she was undefeated. No. Asuka was undefeated and she lost quick. But Ember Moon came in, the moveset in the world. I don't get it. Just don't get it. I don't get it. Now again, she's flourishing in the Ring of Honor.
To cancel her match.
Yeah.
Like, 30 seconds before she went on there? Yeah, that was the end.
Yeah. Talk about this MVP shit? Or we go out?
Nah.
Talk about it.
I'm good either way.
The summary is Is it one? Is it
Is it
Uchi
Uchi
or is
Wally
it one
Wally or
Mike?
is it one Mike?
Is it Black Girl Lost or Shoulda Owe You Some Ice? That is the
Yeah, man.
MVP story right there.
That is the MVP story.
Yeah.
Bro, what's going on, man? Because he almost rung the bell, and then he tried to, whoo. We're gonna let MVP cook another week or two, figure out if he needs to say something else, before we start talking about this, because he got some explaining to do. And that's my guy too. That's my guy. Got anything to say to the people before we get out of here?
Sometimes the potential that you see in others is really just what you would do if you were in their shoes. So, no. Do with that what you will. That's something I realized recently.
You need to put the philosophy, like,
walk in your own shoes. Yeah. Don't be so concerned about others. I think that'll be my advice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm not gonna ask any questions. I like it, but I like it. Nick, what you got?
I got some jerk chicken in the oven, so I'm gonna end this quick. Y'all have a good one.
No, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing it with other people. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. We are building that community of wrestling people that we like to have you join us. So thank you each and every week for listening. And we are out.
Oh, yeah.